Welcome, Ironbloods, to the
What?
Ironhearts, the tomb of annihilation, where nerds and creatives play Dungeons and Dragons. I don't know, I'm trying out a new nickname for anyone watching. If you're a fan,
So
you're an
Ironbloods are
Ironblood.
our fan is Ironblood.
Yes, if you're a fan of the Ironhearts, you're an Ironblood.
Okay.
So says the DM. This broadcast does feature adults using adult language and behaving like buffoons, so you have been warned. Thank you for joining us. I am Captain Zach, the GM for our bi weekly ongoing home campaign turned broadcast. This is our 10th Ironheart session of 2022. Can you believe it, guys?
Hell yeah.
Cheers.
Um, I'm here with my best friends for more than 20 years, the players for the Ironhearts. Let's get some introductions, starting with Weston.
I'm Weston Lee Ball. I play Peregrine Ponderowski. And yeah, I am an actor, an artist, a musician, and just weird little punk rock goblin. You can find me on Tuesdays at right here for Live with Lava Sub, my art stream. All right, take it away, Ronnie.
Hey, I'm Ronnie. I'm playing the character of Bluegill Billy, and you could find my weird art at MS Paint Trash on Instagram and Facebook. I'll pass it to Ryan now.
Okay. Hi. I'm Ryan. You may remember me from last week's episode with live with Lava Sub. So, Weston's art stream. But I play Julian, and I will pass it off to Shane.
Hey guys, what's up? Shane here. I play AFK and very rarely do little streams on Shane's gaming couch. So you can catch those at whenever time I'm streaming and when I'm feeling like it. And probably not anytime soon. Anyway, I'll go ahead and head it over to Sean. He's probably got better news.
Not much better.
Oh no.
I'm Sean. I play Shadow Brambler right now.
For now.
Just for now. Just enjoying my time here with my best buds. Zach.
And thank you. Yes, normally we would have a Matthew to throw it to. He is on vacation, so Raggle Rock and Parashar will not be able to join us tonight. Hopefully, we can catch them next stream. Tonight's session is live. We're doing it live on twitch.tv/nerdcraftylv. Only you can be the Rita repulsive we need to make our channel grow. Oh. By hitting that little heart button to follow us here on Twitch. We are less than 10 follows away from our first goal. So really would mean a lot if you could help us get there. If you want to see your name featured as an NPC in our game, say pick me in our Twitch chat or hit the link for our wonderful Discord community or drop me a line at IronheartS@nerdcrafty.com. Or even if you just want to say hello in the Twitch chat, Semantics, our producer, is in there managing the chaos that brings this stream alive. And on the Nerdcrafty network this week, we uploaded a couple new videos. The first is our latest podcast episode, Ignore the Bird, Follow the River, where I ran Weston and our co-host Adam Stuckey through the first part of a Willow-themed one-off. Weston, what did you think of that game so far?
The reason we do the podcast, at least partially, is that I've been obsessed with Willow since literally it's as old as I am. It is almost the exact age that I am. And so I've been watching it since I was little. And it's one of those movies that I hold very dear to my heart. So being able to play in that world is something that I've been doing or wanted to do in a lot of ways since I was just a little dude. So, yeah.
And it
I-
definitely comes through in your performance, my friend. That was so much fun.
You did Mother World justice.
Thank
And
you.
I felt drenched
Um,
in the great mystery.
I like drenching you, my friend. So, yeah, it's on the YouTube network, and previous podcast episodes can be found wherever you get your podcast or on nerdcrafty.com. We have a lot of fun over there. Additionally, we uploaded the character discussion panel from this year's Tabletop Day celebration with our guest, Matt Dungeon Glitch. It was extremely insightful and just a fun conversation. It was really cool to speak with another Omni creator GM who is focused on inclusivity and integrity in your game. So check that out. It's only an hour long. It's a really good watch. Nerdcrafty creators like myself, like Weston, like Sam, are available for hire. You can hire us. We're go to nerdcrafty.com to get in contact with us. Writing, artistry, acting, GMing. We would love the opportunity to meet other creators and nerds or just help some friends out. So, anyways,
And
enough
all of us are
announcements.
susceptible to bribes, by the way.
Yes, exactly. That's where we accept our bribes. But anyways, enough bribery, enough revelry. Let's get to some shadow demons because we're going to see what lies in store for the Ironhearts in the tomb of annihilation.
Life is undone. The magic of revival stripped away. An ancient evil whispers its revenge from the deepest jungles of Chult. It will take those with an iron heart to face what lies within the tomb of annihilation. Bjorn Thunderfoot, founder of the Ironhearts, is an Ursa hailing from the Northland's icy frontier.
I did not have a dream. This is who Archie told me to go meet, a woman named Syndra Sylvain.
Pip Ponderowski, bard of the Brevi Art movement, was raised in Zobek at the metropolitan crossroads of trade and civilization.
That sounds like something we would love to help you with. Musharib, consider yourself hired.
Anita Kinami, Phaedon Pin, Kainshin Podokai, navigator to the Dark Messenger, valedictorian of Bemia's Academy of the Arcane Arts.
I have teleportation circle. They said anywhere but here. I can get you anywhere that's not here.
Raggle Rock, cleric to Chengdi, is an orphaned dragonborn who has become a gnome in the name of God and good.
She would make us get the eye and then kill us all before we came back. I believe that with all my heart.
Sergeant Bluegill Billy of the Port Nyanzaru Authority is a native Batra born and raised by the Bluegills tribe of Chult.
I think I could raise Chompy. Easy, Chompy.
Captain Julian Alvari, the bloody mess of the Dark Messenger.
So if a two-man canoe is a goat, then we need 10 goats? We don't have 10 goats. I'm reasonably sure.
What villainous, whispered one, lies at the heart of the death curse? And who will return from its soul-mongering when the iron hearts of Midgard delve unto the Tomb of Annihilation?
Welcome back, everybody. So, last time on the Ironhearts, Tomb of Annihilation, you were in the middle, Ironhearts, of combat against a group of giants led by a frost giant woman named Droofy, when an ironwood acorn was teleported from Dagon in the Feywild to Pip's hands. A child of dryads, gods, and forests, Nero Thera was birthed and placed to guide and be guided by his adopted siblings, the Ironhearts. Pip, you enlarged Parashar in his tree form already, making him equally as tall as the 5-story tall giants. Bluegill Billy used some arrows against the giant's eyeballs. Parashar called on his fated leyline blessing, summoning the power of Raggle Rock's guardian spirits. So the bugbear called on the gnomes' dragonborn spirits. It was great. Nero Thera made his debut by unleashing a critical hit arrow at Maki's eye, and the battle raged until Maki was killed and Drufi and her allies surrendered. So Musharib suggested that you rest, and the Ironhearts agreed. The Chewinga spirit traveling with you invoked the spirit of the rainforest to make a shelter for you. With some downtime, artist Simber flashed his hand and the ring with frost on it, saying, "I'm sure you all have many questions." Pip accused artists of being unreasonable and battle hungry, and artists relayed to Pip and the Ironhearts that the ring he wears was stolen from the giants and by his ageless wife, Alisanda, hundreds of years ago, and as an engagement ring to prolong Artis's life. So Artis relayed to Pip that the giants were the first enchanters in Midgard in pre-recorded history, but they are not local to Chult. Taking accusations from Pip, Artis defended himself, stating he is not a colonist, he is a foreigner, giants are evil, and his wife Alisanda gave her life for Chult. Bluegill Billy stated he doesn't like Artis because his face looks stupid. So Parashar fell in exhaustion. Leyline magic switched his spaces with Raggle Rock. So now Parashar is in a prison cell. And within the cell, there looked to be about a dozen others. A 10-year-old boy wearing a crown of wilted flowers, a man with snake scale skin talking to himself in hushed whispers, a blue dragonborn with a cold stare, a female Setesh covered in tribal tattoos, a fire newt keeping to herself, a man with the insignia of the Harpers of Liberty on his necklace, a goblin holding a Vatiri mask, a Chultan man with scars across his body and face, and a Chultan woman with one long scar from her forehead to her chin. The last memory Parashar had was being in this exact place among these people. He spoke briefly with the Blue Dragonborn, who introduced himself as Captain Zephyr Zamora of the Dark Harbinger. He also spoke briefly with the prison guards, the Brood Guard, as they identified themselves. And after conversing with Parashar, it proved too difficult for the the Brood Guard, to manage that scene. And we did a quick cut to the rest of the party outside of Omu, where the Ironhearts are spent 24 hours completing a wilderness long rest in the safety provided by the Chewinga. Musharib and the Ironhearts were introduced or reintroduced to Raggle Rock and Nero Thera, also known as Shadow Bramble, also known as Wrangle Dangle, also known as Morning Wood, also known as NFT. So Musharib is in awe of Nero Thera, stating that the Ironwood is a place he's only heard of as the home of his people before they were exiled and they made themselves a new home in Chult more than 1,000 years ago. Pip noted that Nerothera has the Ironheart's emblem carved into him, suggesting it's time Bluegill Billy, Chompy, and Devin formally joined the ranks of the Ironhearts. Pip, using a piece of ironwood donated by Nero, made an ironwood symbol and inserted it into Bluegill Billy's shield. And Musharib, at first declining the honor, is bestowed a forehead face paint tattoo of Pip's bleeding heart, which you can see an image of there.
I can get behind that.
Finally, the Ironhearts continued towards Omu at a slow pace. Shadow Bramble detected, as they got closer, the jungle is devoid of most animals aside from bugs, and sensed that you were being followed. From seemingly nowhere, giant shadow demons rose up and ambushed the party. And that's where we're going to pick up tonight's session. So you should be able to see, hopefully not just a black screen, but yourselves on this encounter map.
So far, black screen.
Zoom out. I see our party.
Oh wait,
It's
okay,
just towards the
yep.
bottom of the
Toward
scroll.
the bottom. Yep, I got you.
Okay.
Whew. Terrifying.
Oh, there we are.
So you guys are traveling at night, and you should see some trees around you. And approximately 120 to 150 feet in front of you is your scout, Nerothera. So everyone should be able to click on your tokens.
Indeed.
I don't see NFT anywhere.
You might have to scroll way.
Yeah. It is there. She's hanging out with Devin.
You know what? I believe NFT will succeed. He's fine. I don't think he's going to go crashing and burning down and die. So
I cannot.
You did this to him. You guys gave him that name. This is all your fault.
no, that's my fault. I don't want anyone to take any blame for this.
I refuse to call him that. Always be Shadow Bramble in my heart.
Okay.
All right, so you guys should be able to click on your token and then hit either the initiative button that pops up in the top left corner, or hit the initiative button that's on your character sheet.
Okay. Hold on. I'm just going to move him to the left so I can click this.
Oh yeah, you
right. Put him.
Yeah,
back.
I wanted to show that you guys, some of you are writing him. So
yeah.
I cannot see myself, Zach.
Oh, I got it.
You might have to scroll way up on the map.
Yeah, we're at like the very bottom.
If it's in the darkness, I can't see it.
It's not in the darkness.
You are far to the north.
Does he have control of the new character? Is he like?
Oh yeah,
authorized. Okay.
I found it in the darkness somehow.
Oh,
okay.
Right.
Oh, good. Initiative. I hope that worked.
Yeah, it looks like your guys' initiative rolls are populated.
Did. Oh boy.
Mine was very bad, so I would request a do-over.
I think you have, what is it, points of inspiration? Occasionally, I've remembered to. Occasionally, I've remembered to give those out, like maybe once. So that's actually, you might have a do-over.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have a do-over on initiative. Let's see how this goes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I might want to save that. You know.
Hey Zach.
Yes.
Before we start, when I was attacked by the shadow demon things,
Mm-hmm.
what did I see them before they attacked me?
Yes. So let me describe what you see.
Okay.
You were hiding behind a tree, Nerothera, and the tree got ripped out of the ground. And you see these. I thought I'd put up the handout. Let's see. You see a shadow demon. For some reason, the handout's not working. Rise up out of the ground, like incorporeal, like a ghost, just manifesting from the shade of night all around you. They picked up the tree and threw it to the side, and then raked their claws at you. This horrific, horrible scream sound with their shadow claws. All of them missed except one, and the one that hit, it sunk into you, and it did more damage to your mind, to your soul, than it did to your physical body. And you heard the cackling of hags, all of you, as the other shadow demons rise from the ground to make attacks at you all. And the cackling of hags is now constant.
Oh my.
Okay, so for
Stop
that
it!
attack on
You're
me,
scaring
I do,
me.
my uncanny dodge.
And so, yes, go.
For the attack that was done against me, can I use my uncanny dodge as a reaction?
Sure, yeah. I'll allow it.
I would like to take half damage from almost full health.
Right.
You guys, is that handout not working? Can you not see what the shadow demons look like?
Yeah, I
I
don't.
think we saw it last week.
I know, for some reason it's not working right now. Let me try this again. Here we go.
Oh, there we go. Those are shadow demons and hags, or the hags are just clearly nearby.
So you guys see as these shadow
This is a
demons,
spectator sport.
as these shadow demons are manifesting, you first see a smoke shadow face of a hag, and then it turns into the form of this demon. And the three faces that you see, one of them has tarnished gold coins for eyeballs and seems to turn into ants and then back into a shadow demon. The other one has a necklace of chittering children's teeth, and you can see one peg leg before it turns into a shadow demon. And the other one is just a leather sack for a head, and then it turns into a shadow demon. So all of these shadow demons are constantly changing their visage, morphing back and forth from a demon to the face of a cackling hag. Thank you, Sam, for that note. That's hilarious. For anyone that caught our ignore the bird, follow the river game, I'll be careful with my words, like chittering. So you guys hear the cackling of hags, and the shadow demons apparate in front of you. And Nerothera, as this claw slashes into you and rakes away a good portion of your life, seemingly from your soul, you hear a mantra start to ring in your brain. Take the present, unmake the past, create the future. Take the present, unmake the past, create the future. And it just keeps ringing in your mind, Nerotherapy. Pip, you should be able to see you and your friends are surrounded by 6 shadow demons as they apparate, and the sound of hags cackling can be heard. You have the top of the initiative. What would you like to do?
Would it be an action to like kind of know more about the nature of these shadow demons?
Depends on how much you want to know. You want to just do like a quick check, or do you want to study them for a moment? Like, I would honestly consider it a free action for anyone with religion or arcana to make a check if they already know about shadow demons. But you have to be trained in it.
I'm the bard, so I've got that jack of all trades thing. So I know Pip has experience with literally the Shadow Realm. That's kind of like a part of his backstory.
Okay. So I will lower the DC, and you can make a religion check. Yeah, you've
Thanks.
You have like this kind of sense of deja vu with these shadow demons, and you know that they were not spawned. They're not a part of the shadow realm. They're not a part of the shadow fell. They are spawned from the abyss, what is essentially like outer space within the cosmos of Midgard. They are demons. They have no allegiance to anyone. They are the embodiment of chaos and evil. They are engines of destruction, barely contained in monstrous form. They possess no compassion, no empathy, no mercy. They exist only to destroy. And you also know that some of the most powerful sorcerers in legend, it's not something you see a lot in Midgard, are able to summon demons. And some, if they know their if they have if they know the demon's exact name, or if they have another way of using a magic item, they can actually control or direct those demons. So they're not minions of the Shadowfell or anything like that. These are demons, and they yearn to sow chaos wherever they go.
The Quiet Quill wouldn't be something like a magic item that could be used to direct them, is it?
No, it would be in the description of whatever item it is.
Yeah, I know that was cool. Thank you.
Yeah, it would be like specific to say this artifact allows you to make a check to dominate the mind or gain advantage on persuasion. Like, it would be spelled out.
Right, and they're abyssal. They're not Shadowfell creatures. Okay.
Yep.
Would Pip know like if they had like a weakness or other than like or is that the weakness?
So with that check, you do know that they have a weakness. And you also know that they have some resistances.
Oh, fire, necrotic, thunder, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, from non-magical. So all of your magical weapons, I guess this is mostly for like Julian, Raggle. Who else has magical weapons? Oh, AFK. No, maybe. I don't know. But yeah,
Smells are
magical.
These
So
bright
just
light.
so you know,
Okay.
that yeah, he put it right. It's all good.
Yeah. So okay. Well, so Pip is aware of all of these resistances and immunities, but he also knows that bright light could be helpful here. Is there any dry brush or tinder that I might be able to use prestidigitation to start a fire?
Sure, yeah. There's like a whole. You're walking on dead leaves at all times. This is a rainforest. So
And it's a
there's-
rainforest, you were saying, and it's like the realm we're in is one that's super hot and drying out everything as it is, right?
Yeah, if I
Yep,
recall,
that's
we're in
exactly
like a
right.
fire circle. Like we were in the icy one much a few sessions ago. Yeah, I think we're in the fire elemental realm part of Chult at the moment.
That's
Well,
true.
I mean, we're at the fire realm. Shiver me timbers.
Well, yeah, Pip's gonna cast
Burn me timbers.
prestidigitation right there in front of himself and say to his comrades, they are vulnerable to radiant. Use the power of your faith
Oh shit!
and burn, you damn demons.
This is a terrible time to be an agnostic.
I guess I swing both ways.
He's like holding a hammer and a shield. Okay, so Pip conveys to you all that these shadow demons are weak to light, to radiance. What would you like to do with the rest of your turn, Pip?
Oh, did the prestidigitation work on the ground in front of me to start a fire?
Oh, let's see. Spells, minor magical trick, one of the following magical effects, shower of sparks. I mean, yeah, but it's only a 1 foot cube.
Is it possible that? Well, I guess I can just keep using actions to do that, but that does give us light. With that, is it? So it's not bright light yet, or would it be?
No, I mean it's a cantrip and it's got multiple uses. Light is only one of them, so I'll try and put something on there to reflect that because it does last for 1 hour.
And dancing lights wouldn't help in this instance,
Dancing
right?
Dancing lights would be more helpful because it spreads dim light and I don't think it spreads bright light, just a small amount of dim light.
Yeah, dim light.
I don't know if a little light token popped up for you. If you're able to see that.
Oh. Where'd you put it?
Right next to your character.
Oh, I mean, you can zoom in.
It's only 5 feet, so I think it just lights up the square next to you. So once you leave that space, that'll stay lit for an hour.
Okay.
It kind of looks like a pea stain.
Yep.
Cool. That is an action. I have movement. I guess
And you
I
have a
want.
bonus action. Go ahead.
I guess I'll probably want to move because there's a shadow demon right in front of me.
So, sorry, did you still want to use Prestidigitation, or do you want to use Dancing Lights instead?
Yeah, I can only use one, and you were saying Dancing Lights would be more helpful in this instance?
Yeah, but Dancing Lights lasts for up to a minute and requires concentration. So it's up to you which one you want to use.
Okay, well, I think what I'm
it's-
trying to do is make the fire grow. Is ultimately, over the next couple of turns, try and make this dim light from the fire.
Oh,
I'm
Yeah.
definitely bringing back the Rita Repulsor reference. Yeah.
yes, all night.
So that it turns into bright light. That was ideal. If I could do it that way.
Okay, so you've started your fire, and it is
Dope.
1 foot by 1 foot.
Cool. All right, so that's my action. I have my bonus action. I don't have like a bonus action to use necessarily in this instance, but I think I might move just to get away from this demon and make him chase me.
Are you? Sorry, a helpful hint from the GM. Are you going to give out any inspiration, or are you going to wait on it?
Oh yeah, that is bonus action. Thank you. I should definitely do that. Julian.
I'm pretty low in the initiative order. Billy might be a better option. But
Billy doesn't have magical weapons. All he's going to be able to do is piercing, bludgeoning, and slashing, right?
I got some ideas.
Well, that sounds like an idea fit perfectly for inspiration. Billy. And as I say your name, Billy, Pip takes out a piece of paper and draws this heroic pose of you, just like pile driving a demon into the ground like a stake.
Yes.
And you get a point of inspiration. I'll throw that in the chat so you can get an idea of what that do.
I swallow it immediately.
It's how the Bluegill tribe makes art part of themselves. So don't take it as an insult, Pip. I think it's
yeah, it's actually very touching. Oh, thank you, Billy. I keep talking about moving, but there's not really like an advantageous place to move. I want to keep building this fire. It's in a set location I'm staying. That's my turn.
And you probably don't want to provoke any attacks of opportunity because you're like right there.
Correct. Very correct, my friend.
Billy, it is your turn. You hear Pip cry out that the shadows are weak to light, that they resist most attacks unless they are magical, and you see him begin to build a small fire. What would you and Chompy like to do?
Can I light one of my weapons on fire?
Yeah, of course. Which one are you thinking?
Her Majesty.
Yeah, we could say it's got a wooden handle, I guess. You'd be lighting the handle on fire. Like holding the hammer side of it.
Ow, my hands. This was a bad idea.
I will let you know, Billy. Her Majesty had this like level up type thing happen to it recently. I don't know if you recall, but it actually developed some purple royal fedigrees, a little tassel on it. So it is a magic weapon, and you will be dealing magic damage if you attack with it.
Oh. Perfect. Okay. Yeah.
There you go.
That's not radiant, is it?
Real quick.
Yeah, plus you have the inspiration. That's going to be awesome. Okay.
I can do a radiant attack with it?
I think it just dealt additional damage of its type, if I recall correctly. So you'd be essentially ignoring the half damage that would, or it just, no, it's not radiant damage. So it won't deal double damage, but it won't have its damage halved either. And so, yeah, not double damage, but still more than you would if it was non-magical.
I'm attacking with that now. I don't like shadow people unless I'm having sleep paralysis.
Chompy agrees with you. All right. You've got one right next to you. So I'm assuming you're attacking that one.
Yeah. Wait, what weapon am I using again?
Her Majesty.
That's right.
Oh, that'll get him.
Clobbering time.
Hell yeah, Billy!
Yeah, 26 will hit. It looks like you are going to deal 15 damage. I do need to take a closer look at this Her Majesty. We don't use it enough. Let's see. Okay, yeah, never mind. So it deals 15 damage to the creature, and you can see that the hammer, even though this creature is made of shadow, the hammer seems to connect with it like it's a tangible force. And that is just one of your 2 attacks.
Yeah, get some.
I guess I could just clobber it again.
Eat him, Billy!
All right, it's clobbering time.
Again. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, unfortunately, a natural one. Your hammer sinks into the ground, missing it entirely.
Does
Unstick
inspiration?
it.
Yeah, you
Or is
could
that too
roll a
late?
d10.
Is inspiration
but-
is inspiration before or after? I don't know bardic inspiration.
Oh, you
I
can
know
use it before. You can use it before or after, but I usually rule that a natural one is just like you have a critical success.
Oh,
and natural one is
You
yeah.
just have a 20% chance of having the worst possible day.
Yeah, a 5% chance, but yeah.
5%. Yes. Fractions are complicated.
Okay.
So unfortunately, that attack misses.
Oh, this is the most humiliating moment of my life.
Chompy pulls your pants up for you.
Oh, thanks, Chompy.
And
going Bluegill Willie to everybody. That's rough.
My brother.
Sure it is. Whatever you want to call it there, Billy.
Did you want to do any movement or bonus actions, Billy?
I want Chompy to be safe, so maybe get Chompy out of harm's way.
Yeah, so for Chompy on his turn, I think the safest thing for him to do would be what's called disengage with his action. And then you can move him up to 30 feet wherever you wish, and he will not be attacked on this turn. And actually, I think his movement might be 35, so wherever you wish within 35 feet there.
I'll back up just a little bit, but I'm still in for a fight. Let me at him.
So where do you want Chompy to move to? Like into the trees south of you, into the tree to the left, or over here to the right?
To the right.
All right. So Chompy does a quick little duck, dodge, dive movement, and then skitters over to the tree. And Nerothera. You can hear the voices of your friends 100 feet away as Pip cries out the shadow demons are weak to light. And Billy says it's clobbering time. What do you want to do on your turn?
I am getting out of dodge.
No. Okay. Nice knowing you, buddy.
Dodge being 3 shadow demons that are surrounding me.
Okay, that's legit.
Yeah, I haven't even seen you.
Actually, it's 6.
Even worse.
Yep. Welcome to the game, new character. What are you gonna do?
I am. Give me just a second.
Mm-hmm. Love it.
I think I'm going to use my bonus action to do a cunning action. I'm going to disengage.
Correct.
And then I'm going to use my action to dash. I have mobile, so I have 40 movement speed.
Oh, okay, nice. So you can move 80 feet on this turn. Actually, potentially more, because you haven't used your movement yet.
Well, oh wait, dash just does. Oh yes. Yeah, let's just do. Let's just go ahead and use movement. So that would be 120.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll get myself on top of Chompy.
Okay, so why don't you do each of these movements one at a time? Because it's going to change what your token sees.
Oh,
Oh God.
I don't see anything right now because I'm in the darkness.
Yep. So you're going to be running in the darkness.
Oh, I see.
So you can even maybe click on the ruler, the wayfinder, to show me what you're doing, and then I'll let you know as you're running through the black night what you see, what happens.
So I'm like right here, right? Somewhere around here.
Yeah, close enough.
So do I see the lights that are down by the party?
You can see the light, but it's being slightly obscured by foliage, and it looks, yeah, it's slightly obscured by foliage, but you can see like some light peeking through the darkness.
Okay.
It is a very It is a source.
Okay, I use the light as like kind of a guide to make
Sure.
sure I'm not going to run straight into a tree, looking out for any kind of silhouette like that. But yeah, just trying to make a mad dash.
So why don't you? Here, I'm gonna move your token as you're doing your mad dash towards the light. Then. And it should have changed what you see. I'm not sure.
No, it didn't.
Okay, you're still just running through the darkness. Yeah, you don't have a light source, so.
Yeah, but I can see myself kind of in the light of the party now.
Okay. Why don't you make your choice of athletics or acrobatics check?
Like a natural in the woods.
The first roll of the session from you this time and last time have been critical successes.
I think he's using hacks, frankly.
If you are, keep doing it.
Yeah, no, I'm for it. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. That's what I always say.
So Nerathera, you are running through the woods. You come across, you just catch it in time, a small like cliff face, and you leap off of it, land on the ground, superhero landing roll, get back up, full sprint, and are immediately reunited with your friends, moving with roguelike speed. And you're aware that there's like a 15-foot slope that you leapt from the higher side and landed on the lower side. So there's a small cliff slope halfway between where you were and where you are. The rest of you see Nerathera suddenly land, run straight up to you guys, and that is your turn.
I'm gonna get myself
Unless
on
you
top
want
of
to. What's that?
I'm gonna get myself on top of Chompy though.
Okay, let me double check the distance here.
Isn't Chompy like a little dinosaur though?
Sorry, not Chompy, Devin.
Okay.
Devin's much more logical. He a big boy.
Okay.
I ride Chompy all the time.
And do you say or do anything once you get there, Nero?
Be prepared, there's more ahead.
Musharib speaks up. How many more?
6 that were on me.
And Musharib's skin goes and eyes go wider than they already were.
And Julian says, "Only 6? I thought this was going to be a fair fight." Although I probably should have saved the cockiness for, after I take my turn.
And sure enough, flying about 30 feet in the air, 6 other shadows can be sensed coming from the direction that Nerathera came. Meanwhile, the 6 that were already present will make their attacks. Billy, you've got 2 on you. Thankfully, your AC is a 24. They have to beat a 24 to hit you. That's a hit.
Ow.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I got some lucky rolls.
Oh,
You know, I really think you should fudge some rolls more often there, Zach. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Hate fudging. The only fudge in this match is going to be you guys, as your turn to paste by these demons.
No, fuck them demons. Holy shit.
That is 65 and 51. So more than 100 damage dealt to you, Billy.
Oh, ow.
And I think you've got like 74 total.
Yes.
So, as these shadows, one of them was on Chompy. Chompy gets away. It turns towards you. You hear the cackling. There's already one facing off against you. You bring up your shield. The claws go through the shield, intangible against it, and they pierce you directly. As soon as the first claw hits, it makes your body and mind tremble, and you hear hags' voices in your mind. Take the present, unmake the past, create the future. Take the present, unmake the past, create the future. The second claw hits you, and you can feel your life force leaving you. Bluegill Billy. You hear the voice in your mind, you alone, Billy. You love your friends, but you are alone. You left your home a failure and returned a failure. Your family has abandoned you. When you returned to Bluegill Tribe, they felt pity at best and resentment at worst. Now you think the Ironhearts accept you. But your only friend is a dinosaur incapable of abstract thought. Give up, little toad.
That's fucked up.
Pip, you hear Billy fall behind you as two shadow demons overwhelm him. And the shadow demon across from you attacks you. A 29 to hit. 60 damage.
I'm actually invulnerable. You cannot hit me, actually. So,
it is slashing damage and psychic damage. Has any resistances. But otherwise you take 60 damage. And you hear a familiar mantra from your nightmares. Take the present, unmake the past, create the future.
I have heard this before.
You have.
Spoil the child.
AFK, you were hit for 45 damage, 14 slashing and 31 psychic, as a shadow demon rakes its claws through you. I've got a 25 to hit unless you have a reaction or something like that. I know some wizards have like a shield spell. I'm not sure if you took that one and if it would help.
25, it would not help. My AC is not that high. And it's an attack. And the only other one would be this, but that's a bonus action. No, there's not much I can do for that. So it's 45.
Yep. And as the claw rakes through you, the sloshing damage is bad, but the mental trauma is worse, as you hear a hag's voice. Anita Kanamin, Fedon Pin, Kain Shin, Podakai, you have led your captain and your crew to their demise. You are no navigator. You are an ant, following the breadcrumbs we leave to the boot of the Whispered One, where you and everyone who cares about you will be snuffed out.
Yeah, well, maybe I just led them to their final destination. Didn't think about that, did you?
You guys hear AFK talking to herself as she coughs up blood.
Oh, yeah.
Julie.
I got really badly hurt.
Okay.
Yeah. No, go ahead.
Julian, 29 versus your AC. Which I don't think you can parry. Oh, I think you might be muted, Ryan.
I am. Yes, that hits. I cannot parry that.
You take.
Wait. Yeah, I can. I'm gonna parry that.
Oh.
All right. So, I reduced the damage by my superiority die, which I rolled a 2. Plus my dexterity modifier, which is also 2. So instead of taking 71 damage, I only take a paltry 67.
Hey, that 4 might come up.
Yeah, suck an egg, demon.
As the shadow claw rakes through you, you hear a horrid mantra, take the present, unmake the past, from 2 hags, as a third speaks in your mind. You are no leader. You have abandoned your captain. Where is your ship? Where is your crew? You are a stowaway on the ley lines we wove to bring you here. Your blind sight armor cannot illuminate your magnificent stupidity. A blind leader wielding the sword of a captive god.
I can't let him see me cry. I'm fine. I just got something in the eye.
And another shadow demon rakes its claws into Raggle Rock and then tackles him into the ground, where they both disappear from sight.
Maybe I should have saved the shit talking. Whoopsie.
Julian, shit talker. It's your turn.
Well, I've got this motherfucker in front of me. I intend to run him through.
23 will hit.
I'm gonna slash him. How do you like it? You shadowy piece of shit. How about I do it again?
16 will hit.
Any signs of him stopping being so shadowy and demony?
Your sword, you can see the shadow demons have like a it's like disgusted by it as it rakes through them. They have no resistance against the damage you're dealing. As far as how much damage you're dealing so far, 13 and 16 is what, 29?
Yeah. Aye.
You see these bits of shadow, almost like strips of leather, are ripped from the demon, but it is still in front of you. It has not been bloodied, so to speak.
Well,
yet.
What to do but do it again, and precisely try to poke it in the eye, using a precision attack, which works like that.
Yep.
So I will add that superior die to damage. Take an extra 1d10, you dick.
Ooh.
Very precise indeed. Right in the eye.
And as you make this precise attack with Raven Wing, this seems to cut it in half, and its shadow begins to stitch itself back together in front of you. You've dealt some severe damage to this creature now.
And I'm gonna take it on the back end with me silver cutlass. And that probably won't hit.
A 13 will barely hit.
Take it. Yeah.
And you deal 4 slashing damage to it.
Can't say I much care for that.
This time, your silvered cutlass seems to, it's almost intangible. It almost goes through it.
Can't say I much care for that. Well, I hold my ground here, you piece of shit. And
AFK.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want to say or do anything at the end of your turn?
No, I think I'm good. I think I'm well and truly fucked, but AFK, save the day.
Fudge. Save the.
I like the vague Christmas story reference, by the way.
Yo, I'm just trying to cuss less.
That's probably a good idea with kids.
Save this. I might be able to save myself.
Classic AFK.
Yeah. Okay, let me think here. I've been thinking about this the whole time, and you didn't even kill one. So,
That didn't. But I'm not known for my use of, magical explosions and whatnot.
Yeah, but I'm used to you killing at least things, so we be in trouble, yo. I have no light spells,
Yeah.
so
Matt not being here kind of fucks us. Raggle would be insanely useful right now. I just realized we didn't even. I mean, we're not even. Yeah.
Are these things? Hold on.
We should retreat. We need to get out of this fight.
Yeah. We'll just check.
We're all gonna get fucking dead. That's not in the cards for Pip.
Forget my lifeless body.
No, you're
No,
just
we won't leave
unconscious
you
at this
behind, don't
point.
worry, buddy.
You get death saves, right?
Correct. He's just taking a nap.
Yeah. He's just sleeping. Poor little guy. Yeah.
Billy
look
went
at that
away
little
on the farm. Bluegill Billy goes to a different high school now.
What you got, AFK?
Well, these things look like they can fly. So
yes, you see 6 of them are currently flying about 30 feet in the air.
Yeah, so I can't exactly wall them off. Do they look like you said they were demons? Do they look like they're being bound by anything? I don't know. Like I'm trying to think of some.
I think there
Some,
needs to be a creative solution to this problem.
Yeah, I mean, I could hit all of them for a little bit, but it's like I saw the damage you did, and I'm not gonna do that much to all of them, and that's not gonna be good.
Well, if you have anything that'll do radiant, that would be
No, nothing.
incredible. If you have
Radiant
anything that will do
is
psychic, they're not resistant.
Yeah, I was looking over my options, but ba, ba, ba. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Let me take a look at a couple of things here.
All right, I will
That
give
is
you.
not okay. Then, Captain, do we want to get out of Dodge?
I think we might want to get out of Dodge.
Do we want to? Do we want to? Like, do we want to go on the other side of the continent, Dodge, or?
Yeah.
You know what? A hasty retreat is a hasty retreat, and we need to beat
Yeah,
them.
because I can't wall of force them off. I can't. Honestly, I don't think you'll live long enough for me to do this. I don't think anyone will live long enough for me to do this.
You can take our unconscious bodies; it'll be fine. I'm happy to do this in sleep.
Hey, if you can increase the size of the fire I've already started, they do get disadvantage on attack and wisdom, which would make a lot of my psychic spells do a lot more damage. I don't know.
Don't have anything.
Alternatively,
like that.
if you can kill them, they'll be dead.
Yeah. No, I'm kind of. I might be able to kill one.
So you can't target the ground for like fireball or anything like that?
I can, but is there anything like that are there Zach, is there on the ground, are these like frozen plants, or are they like jungle wilderness plants? Or are they like California plants where
they're all California plants, like California in the summer. Like
this is
we're just waiting to start a forest fire, basically.
Okay, yeah. Let me go ahead and do this then. I'm just gonna hit them with a fireball. Let me see here. Yeah, I think 20 foot by 20 foot radius, and then I think my evocation specialty is like. So Zach, I think the evocation specialty is like, I can choose a number of targets equal to the spell's level, or is it equal to my proficiency, or not proficiency, my intelligence modifier?
I don't know.
I
You have
don't
to check
remember
your
off the top of
character
my head.
sheet. It should be in your listed features.
Yeah. Well, I'm definitely, if someone wants to look that up real quick, I'm definitely, some of you may get burned, but that's what happens when you travel with a wizard. And it is a 20-foot radius. Okay, so let's get out the little ruler.
There's a token on the screen.
Okay. Oh, does it? Okay, let me go to the little clicker. Okay. Can I make it bigger? Because really, right now it's just a 5x5. Or a 5-foot square.
Yeah, we don't see a ring around it or anything, Zach.
Yeah. It's just. Oh, wait, no. That light source. It's a light source, huh? Yes,
it is a light source.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I'm going to have to throw it way over here.
Oh,
sorry, Devin.
We were trying to figure out if spell shape will work for this scenario where you're not casting
spell. It works, but I don't know if it's 3 characters, 5 characters, or 6 characters. I don't know what the modifier, what it says the modifier is for the
I'll look it up
exceptions.
real quick.
Yeah. Okay. So now I really can't see because there's like a super bright light. Are you able to make it a different color, Zach? The radius, because it's like overlapping with the other lights, and I can't see too well. Because I'm pretty
Okay.
much
Someone else has to look at your character sheet then.
no. Sean's looking at it right now. I'm more of just trying to see the positioning of the fireball and see, like, so right now where it's located, that would be. Oh wait, 20 feet, 20. Okay.
So it looks like it says you can choose a number of them of your of characters equal to 1 plus the spell's level.
1 plus the spell's level. Okay. The spell level or the level the spell's cast at?
I'm assuming the level that spell's cast at.
Okay, so that's going to be 3 plus 1 is 4. So there's 4 targets I can ignore. All right, good luck, everybody. Let's see how far. Whoa, go back down. So let's see here. Get off. 5, 10, 15, 20. 15, 20, 20. Okay,
There should
so
be
4
a
targets.
little
So
red
1,
red
2, 3, 4.
shows everyone you'll have in it.
Let me move it around, see if I see. Yeah. Let me
That's
just
fine.
measure this real quick because I see it. The aura looks like 30 feet. But anyway, I just want to put it right, like, about here. 20. Okay. Farther, closer, 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 closer. Pretty much, I'm just trying to hit as many as I can and save as many people as I can.
Here's the thing: is they're resistant to fire. So
but
hitting directly
if
on
I
them
light,
isn't.
but the point of this is to not just hit them, but also light up the ground so that they have
Precisely.
disadvantage.
Yeah, so
Oh,
I'm
they
just
didn't
saying
get
you
that
can
guy.
keep the
Pip.
the.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 targets right there. So I'm actually going to pull this up 2 and then try 20. All right, screw that guy. I might die, but you know what? This is better for everyone if I do it like this. Yeah, 25. Won't hit myself, won't hit you. Okay, so this group right here, and I'm casting it at 6th level.
Woof.
Okay, I think I click this. No, I click this. 6. A 1?
Oh,
no,
no.
that's just 1. That's just
Okay.
1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Still.
And then it also gets +5 from my what's it called? From one of my other bonuses. The spell DC is going to be 17.
Got 1 save, so it'll take half that damage. So it looks like we've got 34. And you said you have a bonus to damage?
Yeah, it's just a +5. So
Okay, so 39. So half of that's about 20. And the rest take the full 40 or 39.
And the captain
Oh
does
no,
not get damaged.
I'm sorry, they have that twice. My mistake.
I know the first half was from resistance. What's the second half from?
So one of them halved it twice because he made his saving throw.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant all of them halved it twice, and I was like,
No.
oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. 5, 1, 3. That's pretty average roll, actually. Hold on. That seems like an awfully small amount. Let me just double check one thing real quick. You should have casted it the right thing. I hit 6. It's 8d6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I'm counting.
Yeah,
I'm just
just a
counting
low
the.
roll.
I should have 8. 9, 10. It should be 11d6.
Yeah, it shows.
Unless that's the top part right
9
there.
plus
Okay,
2,
plus
5.
the 9. Got it. Okay. I am good. I'm glad I got it right the first time. Okay.
AFK, as the fireball erupts and sets the ground alight, the shadow demon that is closest to Julian writhes in the flames, disappearing into the smoke.
Yeah. Enjoy your final destination.
Maybe I'm not an agnostic now. AFK is the one true savior. AFK be praised.
Yeah. Whoa.
Oh, woof! Did I get caught in that?
No, you did not.
And a small blaze is set.
If it's anything like California, we're gonna have to run soon because that blaze is gonna get bigger. California has a strict no fireball policy. If you read the signs when you go through.
Certainly not at 6th level.
Yeah.
Strictly prohibited.
All right.
And as a bonus action, because I still have a bonus action. Okay, I need a little advice, guys. Where's the safest spot within 30 feet, you think?
On Devon.
Devon is our safety dinosaur.
Okay, well, I am going to Misty Step. Let me take out level 2. Misty Step level 2, yep. And I am going to go onto the corner of Devon and maybe hide under his foot or something. That should be no more than yeah, plenty. Is that okay with you, Zach?
Yep.
Okay. All right, and that's my turn.
Okay, Artis is going to take his turn.
All right, Artis, it's time to earn your spot on the team.
And he holds up his hand that has the ring of winter on it.
Do not put out my flames.
And looks and points it at the demon that is outside of your flames. And he says, I prefer when we were fighting giants. And as he's holding up the ring, his hand turns completely to ice. And then you see ice start to creep up the ground and latch on like a hand onto this shadow demon in the air and start to pull it to the ground. And as it does, ice spreads across the shadow demon. And its bottom half turns to ice and it falls to the ground as the ice continues spreading around it and Artis continues holding his hand there. And as he's keeping his hand on this demon, he also maneuvers to be underneath Devon.
Devon, the safe dinosaur.
Yeah.
He says, I may have one of these if it can hold. but I can only take care of one of these guys. And it is Musharib's turn. Do you guys want to give Musharib any directions? Any verbal commands?
I mean, he does have magic, but he
Doesn't-
doesn't have anything that would.
Doesn't he have like one light spell? I don't have his character sheet, but I thought he was
light?
like a priest or something. So maybe he has
He's more
The
of like
ranger,
the
basically.
ranger type.
ranger.
He can like speak with animals, that kind of thing. He can help you remain undetected when you're traveling. He has a pass without a trace, and he
No.
carries obsidian.
Well,
The army taught him small unit tactics. He wears a tan beret. You know, prominently featured in the movie and book Black Hawk Down. You know.
well, just have
Sure.
him.
Musharib says, "I'm reconsidering joining the ranks of the Ironhearts."
Yes, following spells: Hunter's Mark, jump, pass or doesn't speak with animals, speak with plants. Hunter's Mark would be useful, potentially.
I mean, for him.
Yeah, well, I don't see like jump, pass without trace, speak with animals, speak with plants.
Yeah, I'm like trying to think of a
Um,
strategic way we could use Musharib to like. I don't know. It's a hard call.
As-
Just have him use just have him Hunter's Mark and throw the hand axe.
He is going to step
Run.
over where Billy lies unconscious
Oh,
and
Oh.
use the dodge action. And he
okay.
says, "Billy, brother Ironheart, we will not leave you behind," and pulls out an obsidian spear and an obsidian dagger and faces off against these two shadow demons.
Oh shit. Musharib gonna die.
Now, he did use the dodge action, so they'll have disadvantage on their attacks.
He
but
might not be
it's
the
quite-
only one that dies.
But it's quite
Don't they already
possible
have
that-
dis? The bright
No, they're
light?
not in. They're not in the bright light. The ones that are next to Billy, behind the Devon the Triceratops.
Okay.
Right? Because the fireball is setting out like 40 feet. And they are 50. They are 45 feet away. They are just outside the bright light being shed by that bonfire. But the bonfire is going to grow. So Musharib doesn't receive any verbal commands from you guys, and his first instinct is to protect his friend Billy. Is there anything you want Devon the Triceratops to do?
Dodge.
Duck dive.
Mm-hmm.
He needs to live. He's our most precious boy. And he's as our safety dinosaur. He needs to. We're retreating, right? Perhaps he should back over the. Oh yeah, maybe we should trample the two demons behind it.
Well, I think we should get into the light. I mean, retreating is an option, but we're running into the dark against shadow demons. So at least having the light gives us a better chance of survival.
I kind of agree.
And if you want him to do a trampling charge, he has to have 20 feet of movement generated.
I think dodge is
I mean,
move and dodge. Move into the light and dodge.
Aye. Moving.
Well, yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Devon. All right, so him and
Well, I
Mushari
feel naked now.
have taken the dodge action. And the fire has started that you guys are building. Pip, as you're harnessing this little fire next to you, you see the fire that AFK made over there. You see one of the shadow demons has perished, the other's damaged. Two of them are facing off against Billy and Mushari. Chompy is hiding behind a tree. There's a shadow demon immediately next to you and one across from you. And there are still 5 others flying in the air, while one of them has its bottom half turned to ice and is on the ground. What would you like to do?
Sorry, just a second.
Okay.
We got Pip. No pressure or nothing, but we're facing near certain doom here.
Yeah.
I'm-
Near. I put this at almost certain.
Yeah. I've got a couple of ideas. I was thinking about using mass suggestion. I'm just reading through this very long spell. Because I can target up to 12.
Do you want to link it real quick in the
Yeah,
chat?
I'll throw it in the chat. If anyone, yeah, that'd be, I think, yeah, I can definitely do that.
Holy bejesus.
Yeah, it's a long one.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know if they can't be charmed or not.
It's not in the list Zach sent me earlier.
True.
I assume that he
Well-
would have included it if that were the case, right?
Well, that was just
I
damage.
told you. Yep, I told you what damage immunities, resistances, and vulnerabilities you know. You are unaware of
Yeah.
any condition immunities that they might have.
Well, I
Such
just was picking it
as
because it.
Poison.
Okay. I was thinking because it's a wisdom save, they'll have disadvantage, or at least most of them have disadvantage on this. So that'll be at least useful. You can tell at least a few of them to fuck off.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, so what Chompy says.
Okay,
yeah.
so a question. Pip, because of his knowledge of these creatures, would he know they're being controlled right now? Like, especially with the cackling of the hags and his knowledge of like this phrase that he's heard before that is coming through them. Like, I'm being keyed in as a player, but would Pip know?
You have no way of knowing for certain. You just know that normally these demons, you know, they can be summoned. You know that they're very difficult to control, but it's not unheard of. You don't know what brought them here, whether they're in their state of mind, so to speak. You don't know if they're immune to charm.
Mm-hmm. Do you have what other things you got? You can have that one in your back pocket. You know.
Yeah.
If
Well,
there's no other good spells.
yeah, it's tough. I always have access to haste, which will help one person. I always have access to Phantasmal Killer, which right now would be useful because it is psychic damage and it's a lot, but it's only useful on one person at a time.
Can you do anything for Billy? Billy's down right now.
Well, I can cure Billy. I have Cure Wounds. I have Mass Healing Word. I have Greater Restoration.
Mass Healing Word's a bonus action.
Oh, fuck. Thank you.
Yeah,
I
but
guess
you'd only be able to do a cantrip if you
For
cast
your action.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that.
So you
isn't
could
what I
do a
want.
Mass Healing Word, but it's a cantrip after that. Oh,
Or you
thank
could
you.
do.
All of us have taken damage, right? So it wouldn't be a terrible idea.
It would not be a terrible idea. No.
All right. Yeah. Mass healing word. I am the bard. I'm here to buff and heal. In a way, as well as other things. But yeah. So. All right, comrades. We can only do this together. Steel yourself.
I feel mildly steeled. Maybe tinned.
So up to 6 creatures. I'm assuming you include your IronheartS party members.
Yes.
You guys
I
wish
think-
Billy
for-
first, then
I only think there's
everyone else
5.
who's taken damage.
I think there's only 5 people that have taken damage. You, me, Julian,
Billy.
Billy, and NFT.
Right. Yeah, that's perfect. Those are the targets. Chompy and Devin didn't take damage.
Okay,
Correct.
So 7. But at least Bluegill's back up for the moment, though.
Yeah, he's at 7.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, wait, what's going on here? Isn't that... I'm supposed to be rolling this... I used it at 6th or 5th level. And...
Yeah.
Isn't that supposed to be more dice?
Nope.
It says it's 2 dice, so...
Okay.
Let's see. Show spell description here.
It's just below my spell.
And It's a... Is it a... What level
It's
spell is it?
one-
Is it 4th level? Oh, it's 3rd level.
Yeah. 3rd.
So what spell level did you cast it at?
5th.
5th?
Yeah.
So it should heal 3d4? Does that sound right?
Yeah, and when you click on it, there's an option usually to upcast it.
Yeah, and
So it's
I did that.
so it's 14 health altogether, right? I think I see that now. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
14.
I
yeah,
see
it's
it.
14.
My
Yeah.
mistake,
Yeah,
guys.
sorry. At the top and the bottom. Okay.
So everyone heals 14.
An additional 7. If you already did your healing.
Oh.
Okay. Now I don't know what cantrips you have, so
I don't have many,
Or-
but I was...
Or any action.
Yeah. Well, I do have... Oh, okay, perfect.
There's a solution.
Shit,
against
what's the
potential?
phrase again? Make time, make the past, create the future,
No,
save the cheerleader, destroy the world. What's the phrase they keep saying?
They keep repeating.
it was something
Take-
about timeshares.
Take the present, unmake the past, create the future.
Cheerleader, save the world.
Take the past, y'all just bunch of rats, I say! Rats, every one of you! Now you use vicious mockery on them.
Oh my goodness.
So which shadow demon in particular do you want to target?
Well, this one right here is in bright light, correct? Sorry, let me...
Yeah, all of them except the 2 around Billy.
Okay. So the one right in front of me.
Okay.
Now, why don't you just give up? Run away with your tail between your legs, you little rodent.
and they do not have disadvantage on wisdom saving rolls. They have disadvantage on attack rolls and perception checks. I think you may have read that one too quickly.
I did. Correct.
So a 21 will succeed.
Ugh. Can't say much care for that.
That's what I got. Bye, guys.
And I think actually we should come back to Bluegill Billy's turn after a short break here. As you guys are in the midst of Shadow Demon combat, we'll see what Bluegill Billy does with his turn when we return in 10, maybe 15 minutes to the Ironhearts, the Tomb of Annihilation. Welcome back to this intense combat on the Ironhearts. Last we left, the Ironhearts are questioning if they can make it through this combat. And Sean, you had mentioned something right during our break that I was hoping you could repeat maybe for your character about the Ironhearts. You guys have been through a lot.
Yeah, when my turn comes around, I'll definitely say
Okay.
something.
Okay. Billy,
Right.
you feel the cold shadow demon's hands still, the wound still gaping from you, and the trauma still ringing through your brain. Unmake the past, create the future. As life is brought back to you from the words of magic that Pip has sent to the party, and you have your will, you have 14 health, you feel your mind is broken, your body a giant claw wound in it. What would you like to do?
Can I evade?
Yeah. So the disengage action, you can't make any attacks, but you can move out of the way of the two demons that have surrounded you, and Musharib will be left behind.
Yeah, he's on his own. Fuck him. No, don't do that. No. We want to keep him.
You can, if you want to move with Musharib, you can grab him, and you would move half your movement. But yeah, the disengage action is your whole action, and it allows you to move without taking attacks of opportunity.
Get on my back, Musharib.
He's like, you guys are like the same height.
Oh, Musharib does have jump, and with Billy, that would put them at insane jumping distance.
Oh shit.
That would get them very far, but only as far as their movement. You're still restricted to your move speed, even with the jump spell. So it allows you to move vertical really well.
I see.
So Musharib hops on your back, Billy. You do have the... he's actually a little bit bigger than you, but you've got these like Popeye arms, your Batra trademark race, strong build feature. He hops on your back, and you can move 3 squares in any direction.
Want to go north? With my friends.
So you guys are all huddled around or underneath Devin the Triceratops, Billy coughing up blood, Musharib on his back. 2 shadow demons make swipes that miss at him.
Oh shit.
Billy, you should have your second wind restored because you guys got a rest right before this. So you do have access to your bonus action second wind. Try to be a helpful GM over here. But I'm not going to win this for you guys. You have a limited well of stamina that you can draw on to protect yourself from harm. On your turn, you can use a bonus action to regain hit points equal to 1d10 plus your fighter level.
This ain't nothing.
Let's do it.
So go ahead and roll 1d10, and we'll add, 7 or 8 to that.
Wow.
7. So you restore 13 health, putting you at 27.
Oh, 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 oh. Feeling better already.
Would you say you need more power?
Power. Oh, oh, oh.
Nero Thera. You can see the bonfire that AFK created, your friends huddled around Devin the Triceratops, Billy on death's door carrying Musharib. You're in a tight bind. What would you like to do on your turn?
I would like to speak a little bit first.
Yep, absolutely.
So
always a free action.
Yeah, Shadow Bramble kind of pauses a moment and goes, I can feel them. The Ironhearts and their troubles they've been through. We can do this. We have been through worse. Kill them all. So with that, I will go ahead and attack the Shadow Demon that's next to Pit.
Okay.
First, I would like to try and stealth first for my bonus action. Sorry.
Sure. And so you kind of hide behind one of Devin's legs and then pop out the side of one of the other legs.
And a pot shot at him.
And because they are in bright light, they do have disadvantage on the perception check. So that will hit. For 22?
Looks like it, yep.
Okay. So you pop out from one of the other legs of Devin the Triceratops, releasing an arrow from your ironwood bow, and it sinks into the Shadow Demon. And yes, I was just remembering the bow that we created for your character and its special properties. So it is a magic item, and you deal the full damage against the creature. And anything else you want to do on your turn?
I think that was it.
Okay. It is the Shadow Demon's turn.
Oh.
And you can see that they are all, the ones that are flying, you can hear the cackling from the hags again. Ironheart, what fools you are to think you have free will. Your past experiences were orchestrated to compel you here to this moment. You think that you are somehow going to make a difference, that you can end the Whispered One's death curse and save your friends. They are already dead. Their fates woven into the tapestry of his will. You don't even recall the revivify spell. What spell will he erase next? What memories will he manipulate The Whispered One will unmake the past. He will take the present, and you hear the mantra repeated. He will create the future. And the shadow demons all make attacks against you, except for the one that is currently frozen in place by Simber. They do have disadvantage on the attacks. Stand by.
Standing.
All right. 2 make attacks against Devin, the Triceratops.
Fucked up. I really feel like Devin should have immunity to psychic.
He is doing the dodge action.
Oh, okay. Well, they already had disadvantage.
Oh, right. They should get double disadvantage.
Agreed.
Yes. Maybe in 6th edition, we'll see something like that. And the demons rake through him. They fly through him and come out his front side, apparating as he coughs up blood and falls to the ground.
Devin! Oh
Is
no!
that just from the first one or the second one?
This is from 2 attacks. 2 shadow demons simultaneously attack him.
The second one got a critical failure.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good call. Thank you. I will award you a point of inspiration for calling me out. That is an automatic failure. A 13 is Devin's AC, so that's why I thought it was a hit.
You saved Devin. Oh my god.
If we get through this, you're the second in command.
Yeah. Hi.
I mean, if the luck holds, you might be first in command.
Yeah, good call. Thank you. So just as the shadow demon leaves out of Devin's forehead, looks back, expecting to see a corpse, and Devin goes, "Duh." Next up, we have one attacking Artis Simber with disadvantage. Ooh. And he falls to the ground. Still holding up his hand that is has this ice magic around one of the demons, and he needs a natural 20 to keep it up for his concentration check.
Oh dang.
Does a 20 count?
He needed like a 34 to beat his concentration check because it has to be half the damage that he took. He's coughing blood. The ice melts around the shadow demon that he had been attacking. 2 shadow demons face off against you, Julian.
Let's go, meet boys. Someone take care of me grog collection for me.
So I'm guessing that drops you to 0.
Oh yeah. That takes me down. I had 45 hit points,
Okay.
and that takes me below that. So.
And as Julian can even fall unconscious fully, another shadow demon rakes at him, and you lose 1 death saving throw.
Things are looking pretty grim, lads. He dreams that he's saying.
No, you can always have some last words.
Oh, good. I already told him to take care of me grog collection. Artisanal grog from around the seas.
A 17 versus your AC, Nero Thera. I'm not familiar with his AC yet.
22 AC.
So 1 misses you, trying to make it through all this blinding light from the blaze that you guys have created. And another 17. Sorry, it took a minute, so I did it twice. Nero Thera avoiding these attacks thanks to the blinding light that keeps them from connecting their attacks. So the third roll is against Pip. A 21 versus your AC, Pip.
How? Are you kidding me? Of course, yeah.
So you take 57.
Yeah.
Woof.
Yeah. Cool.
Down?
Of course.
Okay. Pip is down. Julian is down. AFK, there's one right next to you.
Oh, there sure is.
And a 24.
Well, that's gonna hit.
So you take 60 damage. 31 slashing, 29 psychic.
Well, AFK is down.
AFK is down. Julian is down. Pip is down. Julian, at the beginning of your turn, you must make a death saving throw.
I've never actually made a death save before, but woof.
You've got 1 death saving throw left.
Woof.
You do not want to fail another one.
I'm aware
AFK.
of the consequences. Especially given the whole, like death curse thing going on.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be rough.
AFK. Death save. You succeed. You have 1 success.
Ah, so close to getting up. Oh well.
Hold me closer, Bluegill Billy.
Something, me and Chompy.
Stember pulls out his dagger and stabs it into the ground and disappears.
Very helpful. Thank you, Simber.
Hey, you know what? That's the play. If I'm Simber and I have that option, 100.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just validated not trusting him, that's all.
Musharib begins weeping and praying. Spirit of the forest, we need you. We need you now more than ever. What do you guys command Devin to do?
Whoever's
Not
still alive
die.
should probably tell him to run.
Save yourself,
Yeah.
Devin.
Save the rest of us, Devin, and then run away. Pick us up on your
Yes.
horns.
Come on, big guy.
Oh, about Devin. I was looking at his sheet and I didn't see his saddle that I think it was like one of the higher tier saddles that we got him. Does that include give him more AC?
I thought you guys got a saddle for Chompy. I don't
No, we
remember
bought-
a saddle for Devin.
Remember, we got Devin.
Thank you.
Yeah. A while ago in the city, and we definitely bought him a saddle.
We spent
Okay.
a bunch of money on it.
We did.
Is the
I
saddle-
had to be a ringer in the gladiatorial contest and spiralize a T-Rex to make the money to get Devin and the saddle.
So what are you getting at, Pip?
Just trying to figure. I couldn't find the handout for it. I couldn't in the Nine Zaru shopping or anything like that. So I just couldn't figure out if it was giving him additional AC. I didn't see it on his sheet.
Nope. It gives him a bonus in a race. Like it was for the dinosaur races.
Goddamn saddle.
So do you guys give Devin any commands? Those of you that are still up.
Sounds weighted, but it's like I can't figure out what kind of weight this could be because there's very little Devin can do to save us, is in my estimation.
I don't know. It's just his turn. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I just tell him to. I'd want him to run. You know, he might die from the attacks, but if he can like run, he might survive. You know,
Yeah,
it's
disengage
a
and
low
run.
chance. Not even disengage. Just what's that one where you double your movement?
Dash? He's gonna die.
Dash.
He has like 10 HP or something.
If you think he can outrun them with just his regular speed, then yeah. But I don't know if he can outrun them or not.
He has a speed of 50, so it'll at least give him a slight advantage in getting away if he disengages.
Which direction do you want him to go?
It's whichever way we came from, so he doesn't fall into a hole.
Go get help, Chompy. I mean, Devin.
You want Chompy to join him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who's giving out the commands? Because Pip and Billy are both down.
Oh, I'm down.
No.
Or no, Billy's up. My bad.
Yeah,
Sorry, guys.
Julian's down. Julian got
Billy
Billy got
commands.
back up. You see,
Okay, my bad.
shameful.
The blaze that you've created at the beginning of the next round of initiative grows. And engulfs these shadow demons in flame. Which they resist partially. You guys can hear, those of you that still have your senses, the incessant cackling of hags. Pip, you must make a death saving throw.
That's a failure, right?
That is a failure. I think 10 or below is a failure.
I don't see it populating.
It's an 8. It's in the chat.
Okay. You have one failure. Billy, you've sent the dinosaurs to save themselves. You've got half your allies down. Still, some shadow demons remain, the cackling of hags echoing in the jungles. What would you like to do?
Oh no. What do I do? Oh. Can I do I have enough strength to pick everybody up?
You might have enough strength. You've got the strong build feature. Immediately next to you are Musharib, AFK, and Pip. Nerothera is still a few feet away. And Julian is also a little bit further away. So you could pick up 3 of them.
This is a Sophie's choice. Oh.
I can get Julian.
Yes. I will pick up all 3. And I will jump to safety.
Just pack muling it. Just a bunch of bodies all over him, like one in his mouth.
No, he's
one over
basically
the
Shazam
shoulder,
from Princess Bride right now.
one in between his legs, and he
Climbing up the
jumps.
cliffs of insanity.
One of you can fit in my mouth. That's a guarantee.
Go ahead and make it AFK. AFK is in the mouth. She's gonna have such a wonderful surprise.
Billy, you pick up what allies you can and make a leap towards the dinosaurs that you ordered to surrender. That will be your full turn. Nerothera. You communicate to Billy that you can take care of Julian. What would you like to do on your turn?
I will disengage, move towards Julian, and then dash towards Devin.
Nerothera, Bluegill Billy, your unconscious allies, bleeding out, broken minds, are being carried as you hear the cackling of hags behind you as you run through the jungle from the direction that you came.
Maybe we should call on our Chewanga friend.
Indeed.
When I have an opportunity again, I would like to cast a spell from Bjorn.
Okay. You can take a point of exhaustion from Bjorn and from Nerothera and cast a spell from Bjorn.
It is going to be Beacon of Hope. And the targets are going to be everybody in the party.
I can get behind that one.
Does Bjorn say or do anything? What does this look like as Nerothera calls on this power?
Nerothera just looks pretty distraught. Basically just saying to himself, this is not how it was supposed to be.
Not like this.
And
Not like this.
Bjorn, kind of hearing it, offers his protection.
He's not
Or
wondering
Moosh,
why
yeah.
he's having a weird nightmare about an iron sword, construct. Like he gets up
Musha-
like that day. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, yeah, I liked where you were going. But Musharib speaks up to you, Billy and Nerothera. Healing. Do you have any healing? We must help our friends.
Speaking
And he
of hope,
lays down. It gives you advantage on your death saving throws.
the last sentence. Regains
Oh.
the maximum number of hit points possible from any healing.
This is
You
true.
still need to have healing administered.
I see.
So he looks to you, Billy and Nerothera. Please, anything. We must give them something.
Anything. A good berry.
Do they have anything on them? Time is running short, friends.
I have a ration.
Yeah, a
Hold
search
on.
of-
Oh no, I don't think I have anything.
A search
I don't
of,
really have
Julian's
anything.
body will reveal he has a healing kit on him. And an empty bottle of healing potion.
Oh, you know
What about
I got
what about the flask booze? Does that heal anything?
Just it does heal your soul.
A healing kit, I believe, will stabilize someone.
Yeah, who's the closest to death? We'll get that on them.
I have 2 failed death saves.
Sounds like you need it the most.
So Julian is stabilized.
Woo!
Oh. Can I roll a death saving throw?
You have advantage, yes.
Woo. Sorry, I don't get to roll these very often. I want to roll it. How do I do advantage? I'll just roll
I
it
think
twice.
you just twice.
Yeah. Click.
Oh,
well. I'll go ahead and mark that. Okay.
Is that your second failure or no, that's your first failed.
First failure, yeah.
Yep. You guys don't have anything in your inventory? You don't have healing potions?
Nope.
That's odd.
Double checking.
So I remember you buying some.
Yes, he is Raggle hogging all the healing potions.
Where did we buy them?
In Malanzaru, Claudius bought them for you guys.
Oh, they might have got
I
down.
wouldn't
with
be
the shipment.
surprised because I think we've used them a couple of times.
Yeah.
I don't know if they all got used though.
Hey, I don't track your guys' inventory. I just remember you buying like 6 of them. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, I'll
my
double check.
inventory
real quick,
has
but
0, like it has a slot for healing potions that reads 0. So
yeah.
Okay.
I had healing
I'll-
potions.
So what happened to Lieutenant Rel's items?
We kind of put them to use.
Because he had 5 healing potions on him.
Oh, he took them all.
We didn't ever work that out, as far as I'm aware.
We have a ruling on this, Zach.
Yeah. I'd imagine you guys would do the optimal thing had you taken the time to do so, to divvy out his massive amounts of items. So you would each have held a healing potion.
To my behest.
So if you wish, I will rule that your 5 are expended now to heal those who are already down. I think there's not quite 5 people down, so one of them goes to the GM for a little retro action.
Wait. Can I roll one more death saving throw?
Yes.
By all
Thank you.
Do I get advantage?
Yep.
Yes.
2 ones. 2 ones.
19.
Nice.
So
Oh, nice.
close. Darn. Okay. Hold on. Can I do one more? Just quick.
Yep.
Just out of curiosity.
Yeah, I'm stable. I stabilized. Okay, thank you. I've never stabilized before. Thank you.
So, Nerothera, why don't you get a little character moment as you recall Lieutenant Rel's inventory and
Gripping.
in your odd collection of memories that you have as part of your reincarnation, you're able to pull from the deceased Lieutenant Rel some of his inventory, and you pull out 4 healing potions. And for a moment, Nerothera's face becomes that of Lieutenant Rel, his regal, dragonborn face. And it's just for a moment. And you're able to pass these healing potions out to your friends.
Woo! All right.
You guys are lying in the darkness, hundreds of feet from the place you once were, where you were ambushed by shadow demons that cackled like hags. Musharib is with you. A Chawinga is with you. Chompy and Devin's like bloodied. He's at half of his health, is with you. Musharib helps you up. AFK. Friend, you're okay. Nerothera has saved us.
I knew NFT would not fail.
Musharib helps you up. Julian. It's not grog, I'm sorry. It's just a healing potion, my friend. But it will serve you well. Musharib administers a healing potion to you, Pip. Pip, you are the great Ponderowski. You are still with us.
All right.
Just think about my face and you'll come to life. My beautiful face.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go back to not Chult. Let's get out of Chult forever, and we'll die a longer death, but at least we'll be surviving. Obviously, we're not meant to make it to the Lost City. So I'm done.
Not today.
I'm done. I don't want to do this no more.
Now that we know what awaits us, we can prepare appropriately. Get some shadow demon repellent. Or something.
Well, obviously, we need to invest our resources into NFT. He really pulled out for
Oh
our
my fucking
survival.
god, Shane. I'm gonna fucking strangle you through the computer.
But yeah, I think I agree with you, Captain. I don't think I think this fish might be a little too big. We need to get a bigger boat. You know what I mean?
I feel that the Ironhearts may have met their match for the moment, but discretion is the better part of valor. We're all still alive. And
Hip.
if you want a drink from this flask, I'm actually willing to share it. Because holy shit.
I'll drink to that, Captain. Pip, how you feeling, buddy?
Well, would it be a surprise if I told you that was bad and I did not like it?
Mm.
That was the scariest fucking thing that ever happened to me.
Aye.
I just want to go be around my friends Chris and Dagan and focus on an entirely different adventure right now. That was a bad time. I care very much about you guys, but if this is where you're at, that was, it's really interesting because y'all are probably the strongest warriors I've ever followed around as a bard. I've been with any number of mercenaries and all of them. If I tried to compare them to y'all, wouldn't even come close to stacking up. But somehow with y'all, I always end up getting real close to dying, and I think that's a bad sign. I'm kind of starting to resent you, and I care about y'all, and I don't want that.
Sorry.
No, it's not your fault. Y'all are my good friends, and I care very much for you, but I mean,
it's a lot of wounded.
I don't know what to do.
You'll get used to it.
Well, Captain, maybe you want to talk to the crew, but I still have that one-way ticket. I can open it any time.
Not just yet. I believe we need to plan.
Oh, I meant for if anyone, wanted to. You know me, Captain. I'm your navigator. I'm by your side, thick and thin.
But I suppose if anyone wants to escape this nightmare, now is the time to speak up, because after this, there can't be no looking back. All we can do is march forward in the hopes that we can restore the hope of an afterlife to everyone in Midgard.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll drink to that.
Yeah, don't leave, Pip. Don't leave.
Why am I covered in slime? Does death make you slimy?
As someone who has been unconscious for some time, the only slime I'm feeling is admittedly some in me britches. But I can clean that up. It'll be fine. But all over slime, I think you're in real trouble there, AFK.
No.
I think you need a bath post-haste.
Okay. Yeah, it's a good idea. I think I smell like swamp water or something. This is nasty. How about we go? Can we talk to the Chwingas? Maybe we can regroup somewhere, like one of the what was the camp?
Camp Righteous?
Trying to remember the Righteous. Yeah, maybe we could go back there, lick our metaphorical and physical wounds.
And
yep, let's do it.
aye, let's get there. Anywhere's better than here.
the Chewinga spirit was like starting to put up a shelter, sags its shoulders, and starts motioning so that one of the trees you can walk into teleport you to any other tree in Chult. So you guys can see on your map, you are here.
Aye.
Do you see the little red aura? You see like some spaces like are red in the hex that you came from.
Yes.
So that is the barrier of where the Chewinga could teleport you to.
Okay.
You're 30 miles in. The Chewinga cannot use teleportation magic within these red hexes.
Aye. Well, let's not go there. Have to march in. But yes, let's go to Camp Righteous.
No, the Chewinga cannot teleport you this
beyond
close
that?
to Omu.
Okay. Then I suggest we retreat to Lake Luo. Find our way there. Or we can march south toward the Peaks of Flame. See if we can't reclaim Musharib's ancestral homeland. Perhaps that will offer us some additional aid that we require to get to Omu.
My homeland lies northwest, or not homeland, but the Wormheart mines are northwest from here. The Peaks of Flame mark the barrier further south towards the Plain of Day. I'm not sure what we would find if we headed in that direction. If we are to use the Chewinga spirit's teleportation, we must come back from whence we came, 30 miles.
Aye.
We can also call on the spirit to give us shelter here now, though it will not be as safe and warm as Camp Vengeance.
What say ye, crew? Rest here. Rest after a 30-mile march. With all these demon claw wounds.
Well, Captain, I think it's about time I did the Old Faithful.
Oh, not necessary.
You-
We've got a Chewinga spirit who seems happy to make us shelter.
Oh, okay. Are we talking like
If-
shelter, or are we talking like magic shelter?
It's a magic shelter. It's a magic.
Okay.
It's a magic being.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Well, I'll just have my little invisible summoner, work out some cuts and bruises. Oh, I'll also set up a watchdog too.
Very wise. Most of us are in no condition to do guard duty. So, NFT, good to have you with us. Do you prefer NFT or would you prefer we called you a name that's hard to pronounce.
Nero was it, right?
Nero is fine.
Nero. I apologize, Nero. It will take me a little while to remember that.
I've just had some head trauma myself, so unlikely to remember this moment too clearly, even before I take another swig out of this flask.
Are you related to Robert De Niro?
All right, so I think we're resting for the night.
Devin, Devin the Triceratops licks your face. Pip, Chompy cuddles up with you, Bluegill Billy, as the forest bends The canopy bends to make a pseudo little hut shelter for you guys. The Chewinga spirit dancing around to make this happen.
Does my dog see anything during this rest?
We'll get there. Musharib.
Okay.
Takes a moment and just kind of says to you all, have faith, Ironhearts. Those who are sometimes lost or stumble, we cannot give up. Have faith. And he takes his bedroll to go to sleep for the evening.
Well, thank you. Good night.
He before he goes to his bedroll, he goes to you, Nero Thera. We would not be here without you, friend. Thank you.
I cannot claim all the glory. Billy had his hand. Bluegill Billy had his hands in saving a lot of us.
And Musharib turns to you, Billy. You truly are an Ironheart. You have proven your worth, friend. And he takes a bow to you.
Wow. Yeah, I could really pick up a lot of guys, huh?
You are the,
Yes.
the quicker picker-upper. That is true.
I can pick you all up right now if you want me to.
I'm good right here. But
I'm
Billy,
inclined
you
to get some rest.
Billy, you're right. You do deserve some kind of reward. Hold on. And let me look through my bag here. Okay, here we go. And she pulls out a parchment and she writes something down, and then she'll hand it to you, Billy.
Yeah.
And then Nero.
Yes.
I just want to say thank you for saving us. And here, I want to give you something special that I highly value, and I could only part with it with someone who saved me, or if I needed to pay a big debt. Anyway, here you go. And she gives you a little bag.
You.
You just drew a naked guy with a horse for a head and gave it to me.
It's Arcana. Just hold on to it for now, okay?
Okay.
I hold on for
Is
one
there-
more day.
Is there anything else you guys want to do or say before you begin your watches and sleep for your 24-hour wilderness long rest?
I think Julian's just going to tighten up some bandages and settle in for the exciting recuperation. Hopefully his armor continues to nourish him during the long night and day.
So Nero will go try and be like blend in with kind of the canopy hut thing to start his sentry's rest. Being in a motionless state where he can just keep an eye on everything if he needs to.
Oh,
Okay.
the transformer bush, right?
Yep.
All
So-
right.
Yeah. Oh, I was just gonna say one last thing was AFK does have the faithful hound out in front.
So let's get some perception checks from those of you that are keeping watch as the Ironhearts begin their wilderness long rest.
Mm.
I'm sure Julian at some point, since he just enters a trance for that, will probably stand watch at some point.
I have a passive perception of 20. Can I just use that?
Sure.
I don't. I wish I had used my passive perception though.
So just so you know, the hound is invisible to everything except me. And the hound can see invisible creatures and into the ethereal plane.
Ooh, okay.
If passive, oh, I'm sleeping. Never mind.
The jungle is hauntingly quiet. The only thing you hear is bugs, crickets, night flies, mosquitoes. As you guys rest for 12 hours, the sun starts to come up. And you have another 12 hours of rest you must take to complete your wilderness 24-hour long rest. So those of you that are keeping watch, you may make your perception checks.
The dice are not with me tonight.
I'm here.
Do you have inspiration or anything?
I don't. I do,
Okay.
but it's like a consumable in Skyrim. I'm not going to use it because I might need it for something.
Yeah. Well, I just feel okay.
The sun is a mere pink dot in the sky, a small beacon of hope compared to the red blazing sun that it once was before the fall of Nyanzaru. The sending stone begins to flash and ping. I forget who was carrying it.
Well,
Nero will toss it to Julian.
All right, then I'll take it. Wait, what am I taking?
The sending stone that
Right.
Wakanga had given you guys.
Right.
And you hear the voice of Red Zeppi on the other side. This is Red Zeppi. Checking on the crew. Captain, are you there?
Aye. We're here.
So are we.
But
But things have changed.
Oh. Please elaborate.
Chumba never came back. Wakanga took it upon himself to look after us. But one of the other merchant princes, Ifan Talro, arrived. He said that he had no choice but to ally with the Thieves Guild. They took Wakanga.
Well, we should probably get him back. We'll get back to you in the morning. We are recuperating from some things that have changed over here as well. We may not be able to get to Omu as quickly as we thought, but that does free us up to possibly do other things to get in the way of evildoers around Chult. So sit tight, and we'll be with you before you know
Practically dead.
it. Only mostly dead.
You can count on us, Captain. You don't have to come back to Nyanzaru. I know you have your own mission. Most of the crew, we've started a small resistance here. We're keeping it secret, and we intend to get Wakanga out alive.
All right, well, let us know if there's anything we can do to aid you. Wakanga's an important leader to his people, and Nyanzaru won't be able to recover quite as well without him.
Remind me, which one was Ethan Telro?
He was the one who was an old man in sweatpants at the dinner at the Golden Throne.
Fucking libs.
Captain, speaking of Ifan, we're not all convinced that he's acting in subservience to the Thieves Guild.
What do you suspect?
For someone who's under their heel or acting to save his people, he's well fed. He stays in his mansion. The Wanti don't bother him. I've seen some of the Thieves Guild, they almost seem subservient to him.
Extremely suspicious. Aye. Well, we'll see if we can look into that too.
Well, we'll be looking into it on our side.
Pip, hearing the sound of his old buddy Noma Redzepi's voice, kind of rouses from his sleep. No, Noma? Oh God, is that you, buddy?
And a smile, the first well, actually, you guys can't see. You can hear a smile grow across Redzepi's face.
Keep your smiles down. I'm trying to sleep.
Hey,
Pip, it's good to hear your voice, friend.
God, it's good to hear your voice too. Listen, brother. Is Char in there with you? Is he all right?
Charin's doing okay. He's not as healthy as he once was. He's always trying to come out with us on our espionage and sabotage missions, but he's growing to become something of a leader for everyone who's distraught or injured or suffering from the curse here.
Now, from what I know of Charin, which is hard to explain how, but my friend, things have changed since last we spoke. My point, my friend, is that I do know, kind of on an innate level, that Charin has familiarity with the Thieves Guild, and has that been to your advantage so far?
He's taught us some of the thieves can't, but we've got others here that speak the language and help us out. Part of the reason why we think Talro might not be able to be trusted.
Yeah.
The way they speak of him, it's not the way I would speak of a prisoner of the Dark Messenger, that's for sure.
Now, do you have a way to get messages out of Nyanzaru?
To who?
My friend, we are going to need assistance. I think it's time to summon the rest of the Burvey movement. Not to mention maybe get Charin to call in some of his friends out in Krakova.
What about those that we sent to Red Rock?
Yeah. Red Rock is under siege, and I don't run any hope of them getting there and back again, and not being and still being of help. Not to mention in full strength and number. Any number of things might happen in transit that this might not be the way. However, I know at least most of the Burvy art movement was out on their own quests, and if at least we could get a hold of them, we might be able to get them to come and assist. We are a brotherhood, a fraternal order of sorts, and I do believe if we're ever to call in our comrades, now would be the time. I'm reassessing the situation here. Tell you what, friend, we got real close. But I ain't totally sure we're in our current state going to make it. I know, I'm the most paranoid one of all of us, but it was pretty close just now. Damn near all of us got close to dying, and don't look good for us, friend. I'm reassessing. Currently, I don't have a fucking clue, if I'm being honest with you. We're going to do our best. We have some advantages. Hopefully, we might be able to show up, because I know going into Omu ain't the way right now. So, if we can, it might take a couple of days for us to get, to where we can get to you quickly. But, it's definitely something we are going to discuss here in short order.
See what I can do. Oh my gosh. I have to tell you. And he starts going on about a new recipe that includes rat meat and ration, like trail mix. It's sort of a tagine. I didn't have apricot, so I had to use, and he just kind of goes on for a moment.
Well, no, that do sound real nice. I'm glad you finding ways to keep in good spirits. It's always nice to see.
Tell him about the monkey popsicles.
Oh yeah, you might. I don't think we have any left, or they have melted now because it is rather warm. But we did have monkey popsicles for a moment there. Kind of gross, but kept us alive. You ever had frozen monkey?
Lots of hair.
You know better than anyone, Pip. I appreciate a good challenge. And this has been quite challenging.
Ain't it though?
Keep your spirits up, friend.
You as well, and I'll be seeing you soon.
Captain?
One way or the other.
And Red Zeppi signs off. The sending stone loses its luminescence.
That really seems more like a receiving stone than a sending stone. I don't mean to be nitpicky about nomenclature, but
as emotional as I get every time I use it, it's kind of more like the wailing stone. Anyway, I'm about to get back to sleep. I got a big old hole in my torso that still needs some healing. So, anything?
I have a hole or two myself.
Anything pop up while I was out?
I could tongue the hole in your stomach if you like.
Gilly, I don't know how to respond to that.
Is
But
it an
I do care.
ancient bluegill healing technique?
Yeah, like when a dog licks its wounds, I can lick the hole in your stomach.
I am told that the people of the bluegill tribe do have curative properties to their saliva, and I've
I don't know, DM. Can we get a ruling on this?
Licking your hole.
I mean, I'm into it if it's gonna help. It's like peeing on a jellyfish thing.
Yeah, if
Same
Bluegill
thing.
Billy tongue fucks our wounds, are we gonna feel better afterwards?
I said lick. All right. No, there's no
Semantics.
extra HP healing. It's just fun.
I compared it to a dog. You guys made it weird.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't know about what kind of bacteria that my immune system is ready to put up with, so I'm gonna pass for now. But maybe we'll work something out later. Once I'm healed in a different way.
Chompy is like licking himself in the background during this conversation. One leg in the air.
Oh, like a cat lick, like he gets the leg way
Yeah.
up there.
Yeah. He's just a dog at this point, right? Cat.
He's our special
cat dog pet. Yeah.
Cat dog. Cat dog.
So another 12 hours passes in this haunting jungle filled with bugs. And you guys get half of your HP back. So if your max was 100, you heal 50. You get half of your hit points back. You remove 1 point of exhaustion. And you get your spell slots back, as well as any long rest character traits that you have.
Alright, so gonna have to gear up for some demon slaying.
Oh, the healing item. What did that do? I don't know if we ever even. I never saw a sheet for one, so I don't know what to do.
The potions? I don't know what you're referring to.
Whatever we used to bring me back to whatever health I was before I died.
It
We
was
had-
a
Go ahead, Zach. Sorry.
it was a healing potion that Nerothera was able to manifest from Lieutenant Rel's former inventory.
I can look up a sheet or something like that if I need to, unless someone knows what I'm supposed to
Oh,
do.
right. So, those of you that were revived, you go to 10 HP.
Okay, so I would be at 10
10
plus half.
Plus half your maximum. Yep.
Okay,
So
so
AFK, Julian, Pip,
No,
you're at 10
I-
plus your half.
I stabilized. Wait, do I need a potion to get back up?
Yeah, stabilize just means you don't have to make saving throws.
Okay, but I need 1 point of healing no matter what to get back up, I think, right?
Yep, which you
Okay,
receive.
then I get the 10. Yep, okay.
Yep. So you get 10
I
plus half
rolled-
your.
I can't believe I rolled 2 19s. Gonna get the 20. So,
So we're alive
Captain,
then. Yes.
yeah, we're alive. We should drink to
All
that,
right.
Captain. I like this drink.
It is a little early in the morning, but okay. After that plan.
No, it's night.
Oh.
because you guys were asleep for 24 hours.
Perfect. I don't feel guilty. Drink.
You just passing the bottle around the campfire.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't sleep, do you ever really, like, is it ever morning?
It's true. Morning's just a state of mind. Either way, lady, gentlemen, what are our plans?
Well,
Seems,
Captain, that
Oh, go
yeah,
ahead.
go ahead.
I said it seems that they have Nine Zaru as worked out as they can at the moment. I think perhaps time might be ripe to see what else we can do here in Chult. See what we can find to aid in our quest to enter Omu, slay some demons, and who knows, maybe make large sums of cash.
Somewhere, Raggle Rock is smiling.
But do you have any insight onto what we can do?
Well, Captain, there's a
Oh no.
there's a you know, that who is that man in the mansion? I mean, mansions usually cost a lot of money to have, you know, and he's got guards that obey without orders. I don't know much, but I know when my father had guards like that, they got paid top dollar. So
Yeah, but that won't do much to save Chult. Large amounts of cash are actually of secondary importance at the moment. I know you're used to being on a pirate crew with plunder and, booty being the order of the day. But
Well, as your friendly and humble bard, I do remember and have taken note of several things that are, we were essentially planning on doing back when everything was good and life was easy, and we were just looking for stuff in Nine Zaru. Now let me remind you of the quest to actually find Wakonga's brother, Byways.
yes.
Now, we
found
don't
a
really
note
have...
hinting as to his possible whereabouts. Did we not?
Yeah. There's also trying to find some amulet born. Now, this was like another thing that Conga was telling us about. Sounded pretty cool, though. I mean, if I can speak frankly, and I think I can. Now, if you remember correctly, we had found several journals from the Yellow Banner.
I do recall this, yes.
Now, if I remember correctly, we had identified where they might have been going. I'm kind of think it was over in... Was that the one that tied to Kirsabal? No, that was Chip. Chip was from Kirsabal. Let me look up these journals here. Let me try and...
It seems that they headed west through the jungle and were ambushed by goblins. So perhaps
that's right.
We should backtrack from where he was and head west. See if we can't find that. So Camp Vengeance.
So AFK had used some magic and was able to determine that the Yellow Banner Brigade's journal last came from the city of Omu.
Then west of Omu it is.
Right.
Perhaps, what's this marked on the map? A Taz?
Yeah, it said... Okay, yeah, from Fema Bashir. Oh no, that was okay. Sorry, that was earlier.
Nero, as our newest, least iron-hearted member thus far. Do you have any outside-the-box input that could give us an idea of how we can better prepare to get to Omen? I also communicate in grunts. I'm a pirate.
It does seem that we need to be better equipped.
Aye. Even Raven.
At the very least, better have more rations and healing items prepared.
I think we might need to have a substantial bit more than that. Something that can cut through shadow demons with the greatest of ease would be a nice addition to our armor.
Oh, you mean like a demon slayer?
Aye, a demon slayer.
Oh, okay.
Is there one of those marked on this map here?
Oh. No, I'm not seeing any magic items on this map, actually.
Frustrating. Either way,
I'll keep looking.
Musharib speaks up.
Oh yeah.
Friends, we are only 30 miles from the lost city, and we have traveled 30 miles to get here through the portion of the forest that our nature spirit cannot teleport us.
Aye, then we best get to walking. But in which direction?
Indeed, we have come to a great
that way.
decision point to continue to the lost city or to come from where we came and try again later. If we continue forward, we know what to anticipate. We can bring light with us. If we go from whence we came, the Wormheart Mine, Crackhammer Forge, this is where my people kept all of our greatest things. A dragon now makes its hoard there.
Well, let's go kill a dragon. That makes sense.
Kill us a dragon.
Oh, I was okay. I'm with you, Captain.
Or at
I
least
mean, we're
see if we can talk
we
about
just need
being trouble.
sorry.
No, go ahead, Pip.
I was just saying, we either way, once we get out of the area of influence and our little friend can transport us around again, we can kind of go wherever the hell we want. So, I mean, let's just head. Honestly, let's head whatever way is going to be closest to get us out of this,
Dead zone.
so that we can't use the Chewanga.
Aye, then let us do that.
Like, we ain't going to take on Omu right now. That's for damn sure.
Aye. That we aren't. So,
Billy, perhaps back towards your tribe would be best.
aye, Lake Luo and the Bluegill tribe.
Should we wait until day? Or carry some light in some way before we go?
Well, I have a torch, and that's the best I can do. I know not about
Yeah, I got the dancing lights. I'll cast them dancing lights, sure.
But yes, there's no time like the present. We've already wasted 24 hours recuperating.
Yep.
and a smile actually starts to slowly form on Musharib's face. To Rakama Forge.
Ooh, let's swing. Ooh,
What is that?
Sorry
I've
about
never
that.
killed a dragon.
His face starts to
Let's go get the dragon. Yeah, I got a little partner with me.
I see.
So beaten, bruised, especially some of you more than others, you begin to make your way back the way you came through the jungles of Chult towards Bluegill tribe at Lake Luo. And I think that is where we will end this Empire Strikes Back episode of the Ironhearts, the Tomb of Annihilation.
Aye, that we shall.
Alrighty.
Yay!
I suppose goodbye.
Oh, he bounced. Huh?
Can you guys hear me?
Oh yeah, we can hear you.
Sorry,
You're back.
sorry for the technical. Yeah,
Yeah, that the most
harsh.
abrupt ending I've ever seen.
No, just a little technical difficulty on my side. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Hope it wasn't too grueling of a combat or too dire of an episode tonight. I hope we earned a like and a follow and a new fan. The next Ironhearts live broadcast will be in 2 weeks. And this is Captain Zach, GM for Nerdcrafty, signing off for the evening. Weston.
I'm Weston Lee Ball. I played Pip tonight. Who knows what I'll be doing next week or next time. You can find me at Lava Submersible on the social medias. Ryan.
Weston. I'm Ryan. I played Julian this week. I had a near miss with death, and I'm excited to not be dead next session. Ronnie.
Oh, you know what? Can I interrupt real quick? I totally forgot.
No, absolutely not. Okay, fine. What'd you forgot?
Yeah, no. Speaking of Ronnie, I was totally meaning to pass it to Ronnie, like I usually do, and because this week on Tuesday, Ronnie will be joining me on Live with Lava Sub at 3:50 or 3:30 Pacific Standard Time, right here on Twitch. Right here on our Twitch.
It's true.
Yeah, Ronnie, you're gonna love it. I had a lot of fun. If you haven't done it before, hanging out.
Well, me and Ronnie are actually going to
it'll
be
be my
drawn
first time.
together.
Oh,
Yeah.
That sounds.
We're going to use Aggie.io to draw with our draw together like buds in real time and have a chat. It's going to be great.
It's gonna get twisted.
Oh, well. Whoa, edgy. That's okay. I think I made a child labor joke, but let's see if you can compete with me for edgy. All right, yeah. So yeah, I get Ronnie.
Check me out at MS Paint Trash. That's my art page. It's on Instagram and on Facebook. But I'll pass it to Ryan.
And I'll pass it to Sean.
Oh wait, whoops.
I threw off our rhythm. I'm sorry.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm open, Ronnie. I'm open. I'm open.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Go for it.
I have new headphones. I never know if they're working or not. Yeah. A lot of fun. Really dire. Glad we got to get out of that situation. Shane, this to you.
Hey, this is Shane. I'm the last one, right? Yes.
Yeah.
I just want to give a big thank you to Zach and a thank you to all my wonderful co-players. Always a pleasure to play with you all. And a big thank you to Sam in the back. Thank you for keeping us up and running with all your hard work. It's really appreciated. Plugs. You can find me doing Shane's Game Couch whenever I feel like it. I've had 3 hours to think about it and I still don't have an answer. So you'll just have to find out when I find out. And thank you all for watching. And I will go ahead and throw it back to the main man, Zach.
Hey, this is main man Zach. Thank you, Iron Bloods, for sticking around, for watching and keeping up with the Iron Hearts. I don't know if that nickname will stick.
No.
You hate it. You visibly grimaced. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, everyone. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
You see it.